Okay. I feel like I should probably mute my phone because then.
I don't know that much about story mode games, so pretty much you guys are the ones that are gonna be talking.
What do you mean story mode games?
Like story mode games.
Oh, there's no multiplayer.
Yeah, like.
Oh, okay.
Either there's no multiplayer or like its focus is pretty much the story.
Yeah. I'll do the introduction. 3, 2, 1. I always forget. I always like choke out on how to do the intros. Welcome everybody to the Alrighty. Damn it! Not the Alrighty. Please stop. That was the name of the old channel, the Exiled Entertainment Podcast, with your host Chris. Don't leave. No.
Let's go, Chris. Come on, man.
With your host Justin Lopez and
Danny Mendoza.
Chris Malalaba.
And right now we don't have Raul because he's being a little bitch. Nah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
There's no need to sugarcoat it, you know.
But
Say the truth.
so how was your guys' days today?
Could be better.
Not very productive.
Productive. Oh, it's gonna get productive later today when we start filming shit. So, one thing I wanted to talk about in this podcast is very, very important, since not only do we make videos like involving film, but we're also huge gamers. We love games. Played games since we were all little. I'm assuming. I don't know about Chris. Yes, Chris? Is that a yes?
Not really.
Chris is
Okay.
like, I love board games.
I love Candyland.
I'll be you in Candyland.
But one thing we are excited as every gamer is E3. I can't believe I forgot the name of E3. E3 is right around the corner. It's a month away, and we thought we'd do some leaks and predictions on what's gonna happen. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Walmart leaked some E3 titles, like surprises. One of them is like, we were watching a video right now. It showed Rage 2, where no one thought that game was getting a sequel. But then Walmart posted Rage 2, and I was like, what the fuck? And then like a day later, Bethesda announced there's a Rage game, and everyone was like, oh! So then this leak must hold some sort of credibility. So,
I mean,
it's a fucking weird noises outside.
I mean, like the first one was pretty cool. It was pretty fun. So the second one should be pretty good too.
I never played the first one. I know Pedro talked about it a lot. Remember Pedro, Danny? Army?
Okay, yeah, he's cool.
I like how you specify. Yeah, he's the cool one.
No, I'm saying like he's cool.
Oh,
you
okay.
know?
No, yeah, I know he's cool. Like he's a cool guy, but I'm saying it's the way you said it. Like he just came out like if you heard him in some way. Like he's a cool guy.
Was there any release dates?
There's no release dates, but these are titles, and I wanna tell you guys the name of these titles, and you guys tell me if you think they're actually gonna show, like these are gonna be real things or fake. So,
Fake
Assassin's Creed. There's no title. It's just called Assassin's Creed.
I don't know. I mean,
I think yes, because after the success of Origins, everyone is loving Assassin's Creed again.
see, but that's the thing, you know, like since they gave it time to actually develop, you know, like they took a whole year off. That's what's pretty good, you know, because they had time to refine, check things, glitches.
When did it come out? Last year, right?
Yeah, it came out last year, like November.
So
October.
how would you guys feel if it came out 2019?
I mean,
it gave it 2 years.
I mean, I don't think it'd be bad, but who knows? You know, like, it's pretty much all on them, I suppose. Like they actually put work into it.
Yeah, I agree with Danny that they took their time. That's why I think Origins was so successful.
Yeah.
So I think they should take another year off and then release it.
But like, is there like an idea of, like in what era it is?
So supposedly Ubisoft, if I remember, said that ever since this new Assassin's Creed game, it's gonna start a whole new trilogy focusing on the main character Bayek, and so the rumor is that it's gonna be taking place in Greece. So it's gonna go from Egypt to Greece, and then who knows where the last one's gonna go? Probably Rome or something.
Oh, so like they're doing like
Kind of
origin stories.
like an Ezio type of trilogy where they're gonna focus on one person, but it's like it's the origins of the assassins of how they're building
Okay,
it.
okay.
Because the first one just
That's pretty
says
interesting.
because the first one sets up the assassins, like the idea of being an assassin and what does that like the creed and everything. So then, if I'd assume the second one would be like following up to that. You get me? Like how is it thriving in that time and stuff like that. Well, you play Assassin's Creed too.
I guess
Like the Ezio's. I never played any of the Ezio's. I played a little bit. but-
what?
No, I played a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just never played a full game of it. I know you have, Danny. Like, you played all of them. Almost all of them.
Yeah, I think the only one I haven't played is Rogue.
Rogue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Rogue.
I think that was because, like, we all moved to the next generation when Unity came out, and then they were like, hey, there's Rogue, and everyone was just like, who the fuck wants this? We have this game. Why do we want that one?
But I was told that it's actually kind of good.
Yeah, I heard it's good. It has, like, a different perspective, playing as a Templar.
It just overshadowed it though. Like
Yeah.
the Unity
It
over.
was overshadowed.
Yeah.
It was overshadowed, and then also the fact that Unity was just, like, a shit fest with all the bugs.
Yeah.
That, yeah, it was a shit
I
fest.
mean, I guess I was lucky because like I really didn't get anything. Well,
I didn't get
like-
anything
like,
either.
Yeah, like I didn't get any like serious bugs or anything.
Like,
Like
I can only recall 2 times where it happened, and it was always like, I'm jumping from roof to roof, and then I jump at a specific fucking little corner, and then that corner sinks me to the bottom of the world, and I'm just falling down. It's like a non-stop fall, and it's just like, oh, fuck, this is what people were talking about. Like, the face glitches were like, there was no face. I never experienced that.
I always wanted like this, like just to like see it. I'm like, but no, I was never lucky enough to get it.
Okay, so the next one is Splinter Cell, a new Splinter Cell. I don't know when the last one came out.
Ooh, it was a long time.
Yeah, quite a while.
Yeah.
Like 20.
It was a 360, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. So like what, 2012, 2011?
Yeah, because I know this rumor's coming out for the fact that there's been teases from Ubisoft about a new IP coming back, or an old IP coming back, and then also Sam Fisher coming out in Ghost Recon Wildlands. Like, he came out as like a DLC.
No.
Like, he had his own little story. It was a little good thing.
Let me just point out that I think it did come out actually for the one, because they talked about using the Kinect with it. So. I think
Like,
they
just
did
because,
come out.
the last...
The
Splinter
one?
Yeah.
Fucking Connect, dude. It, my parents, well, I guess like what's it called like in 2014 is when I got my Xbox,
Cell? Yeah,
and it was when it's called and that was before when it was still sold with the Connect, so
yeah,
it forcefully came with the Connect, and it was cool
for a while.
for like the first month, but after that it was like I'm kind of tired of this Connect. You
Yeah.
know? You know, like if I was playing a game and something cool happened, I had to be like, Connect, Xbox, record that and shit.
Yeah.
But since I'm
remember that.
playing a game,
yeah.
I can't hear shit.
And
So I'm
then-
like, Xbox, record that.
You just end up yelling at the thing. What are you yelling at? I'm yelling at the Connect.
it's
And then
like,
all
no,
the
I have
trolls that would put
feelings.
like gamer tags like Xbox turn off so when you get killed. I never knew how people fucking fell for that. I feel like those were staged videos. Like when you see those kids playing
Yeah.
against like people and then they're like, God damn it, Xbox turn off! Oh no! And then like their gamer tag like signs a nod or some shit. It's like the funniest thing ever. I always thought like you had to have it like connected until Danny was the one who was like, no, I just have mine disconnected. Like I just leave
Yeah.
it there.
I just took it off.
And I was just like, oh, I didn't know that. I for some reason thought like you needed that fucking thing connected. The next one, Just Cause 4. Another Just Cause. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Just Cause.
I've played 2 and 3. And, I mean, like, they're fun.
I like personally from when I look
But-
at, they look like those type of games where I'm waiting for, I don't know, Spider-Man, right? I'm waiting for Spider-Man, but there's Just Cause 3. So I'll play that game for a little bit, and then when Spider-Man comes out, I'm gonna fucking ignore Just Cause. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those games that you play for a little bit just to like entertain yourself, and then you get over it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I played the second one and I played it for a little bit. And got over it.
Yeah, because I feel like it's just like it's cool the idea of blowing up anything, but at the same time it kind of is like, oh, you're blowing up
Was it
everything.
directed by Michael Bay?
Michael, it's like right there, Michael Bay.
Production.
Michael Bay production. Like his face, he's an actual character. Like bam, bam, fucking pointing at shit. Okay, so
I
the
think we
next.
just came up with a video game idea.
We just pitch it to Activision. We go, guys, we got the next Call of Duty game, Michael Bay. This is like Michael Bay. You just like
Like every little thing's just explosions.
pours a bowl of cereal. Fucking his house explodes. Fucking gas line explosions. It's like what the fuck. This one actually caught my eye because I didn't know how to interpret it. Destiny Comet.
Comet?
Never-
Comet. So this one is kind of weird because
Oh, shit.
supposedly I didn't know this, but supposedly Comet was the code name for Destiny 2.
Really?
Supposedly, I don't know.
I guess.
That was it was either for Destiny 1 or Destiny 2. It was called I think it was Destiny 2. It was called Destiny Comet. And from this kind of like before Rage was announced, like people were wondering if this leak was credible because since this is basically a code name for Destiny 2, we don't really know what this is. Is this a new Destiny game? Is this a DLC? Does anyone even give a shit about Destiny at this point?
I don't think anyone does anymore. It's because, like I don't know what Bungie's doing, dude. Like back then they were so credible and everything, but now they're just, I don't know, dude. They're just like fucking people over now, dude. With Destiny 2, it's
Yeah. I mean, Destiny, like, you could play devil's advocate and go, it's okay, they were just trying shit out. You get me? But Destiny 2 was just like, guys, you're making a sequel and somehow you're making it worse than the first one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was just like, nothing was different. And then I love how they're always like, hey guys, we got this new thing coming out and it's gonna blow your fucking mind. And then it comes out and everyone goes, I hate it. And then they go, but wait till the next one. And then it's just like, it's this crazy repetition of them thinking that just because you're Bungie, people are gonna keep playing your game.
exactly.
But
they're
that
just
was,
using their
but in my opinion, that was Halo Bungie, not Destiny Bungie. You get me?
Actually, and I think the video that we watched, they showed the Destiny 2 Fall DLC,
Yeah.
and it didn't have the name Comet, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of like, what is it? Because is it like a DLC or is it a new game?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I don't know what Destiny's got to do at this point. Because in my opinion, I think it's going down the shitter.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do anything else other
Yeah,
than
yeah.
the
Like
DLC.
what's it called? Like I was watching the video a while ago that like what's it called like numbers for Destiny are
Bad, yeah.
super low, man.
I feel like it's gonna hit like a Division, where it's like Division. Everyone was like, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna do better. Well, it can't do better because it's a new game, but you get what I mean. It's gonna be fucking amazing. And then when you play the game and you're kind of like, oh, this is it. I'm kind of a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like this game is gonna be because I don't think anyone's really like. Would you guys be like excited or in any way if they like announce something new for Destiny?
No.
No, absolutely not. Well, I've never even played the first one, but it didn't interest me. That's why. And,
I get you.
And I've heard that the second one numbers are bad, like Danny just said. So why continue going for it?
Yeah, I get you. It's just like if you already didn't like the first one and then you kind of were like maybe like were you kind of like hopeful that the second one would maybe catch your eyes?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was hopeful that the second one that if we got some good stuff, I would have gotten it, but it didn't, and I think they need to move on.
Yeah, they need to do something new with that IP. I was gonna say this one, but it was confirmed I think yesterday or today that it's not gonna happen. Borderlands 3.
But well,
I enjoyed Borderlands. I loved it, but the CEO said that it will not be at E3, and that it's still
Ways to go.
It was like one of those comments where he's just like he's trying to crush your heart, but at the same time love you. So it was just like, hey guys, I know our fans are dedicated to Borderlands 3. But you're never gonna fucking get it, so too bad, motherfucker. And I'm just flipping you off, so you're just kind of like in this, like, salty sweet kind of experience.
But why not?
Salty
I thought they.
don't you mean bittersweet?
I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
You said salty sweet. I'm like
To
salty
me, it makes
sweet.
sense. Leave me alone.
What the hell are you saying?
These expressions make sense to me.
No, but
Salty
but why would it
That's
never?
new, dude.
Why would it never happen if I thought they all did pretty good? Or,
Yeah, like, I mean, they're not like saying it's not gonna happen. They're just saying you're not gonna see it at E3. So then people are saying, oh, well then maybe we'll see it at like a different like PAX or
okay.
Gamescom or something.
Okay.
But we won't see it at E3, is what they're saying. So as long as they're confirming the fact that it's being worked on, it's good. The other one, I don't know how you guys feel about this. I haven't played any of these games in a while. Lego DC Villains.
I guess.
I feel like that's possible. They
Yeah.
put out fucking
Well, I
Lego
mean,
games like crazy.
Yeah, they do.
Like there was Lego Incredibles. Not once in my fucking life would I think.
There was a Legos Incredibles?
Yeah, it's already out, or it's coming out. And not once in my life did I think, you know what Lego should do? An Incredibles game. And not once. I get Marvel, I get DC. Incredibles just goes over my
But
head.
like I feel like they've done like too much already. I mean like just like a Legos everything now.
Yeah, but at the same time, who the fuck's gonna stop them? It's like kids who buy it.
They,
You know what I mean?
they do good.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell good. They're not like fucking, I don't know, like Call of Duty levels.
Yeah.
But they sell, which causes people to buy.
Mhm.
I mean,
And if that's all the name of the game, right?
yeah,
there.
it's like buying demand. Like people are
Yeah.
buying the game, so then demanding the game, so that the company is like making more for that product.
And you know what? That could be interesting. DC villains, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like there was one that came out last time. It was like DC Heroes.
Mhm, yeah.
There was that one, right? So I guess this one's you want to play as fucking Lego Joker.
You
fucking
want to be
a villain.
You want to grow up as a villain, I guess. Go ahead and get
You
this
want to be
game.
evil? Go ahead, play this game. This game's right for you. This was another one where before Rage 2 was announced, people didn't know if this was even a credible thing. Forza Horizons 5.
Five.
5. There's not even a 4 yet, but Forza Horizons 5.
What the?
So people are just saying it's a typo.
Yeah, I would say it's a typo.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a pretty big fuck up. You know?
Yeah.
Forza, like, it's bad enough you add an S. S is forgivable, but then you add a fucking different number, 5. You skip one. It's like that joke where it's like, it's so fucking cool, it skips the next.
It might
Number.
be.
It'll be so intense that it skips to got 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Wasn't it built by? Isn't it like created by the Microsoft
Yeah.
Studios? So they wanted to be like the Xbox or what?
Xbox One's 5. I mean, it's possible because there have been rumors and leaks that this game's gonna take place in Japan. It's gonna be like a Tokyo Drift type of game, which sounds
Pretty cool,
interesting.
Yeah. Well, I think I only played. I think the first one.
I have Forza Horizon 3, and I played a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah, like it's like a racing game, like any other racing game. But if they're selling good and the world building is pretty good, so.
Yeah, I mean, the only person I know out of all our friends who plays this is Robert.
Yeah, right.
Robert's like the only super fan about that game. Everyone else is kind of like,
It's
it's a fucking racing game.
Yeah, it's like any other racing game, but the world building is, I think, what sets it apart.
Yeah.
And especially now with Japan, it's gonna be interesting.
You know, dude, I think like the only like racing game that I've been wanting for a long time is the new Burnout.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because like it was racing, but it was fun.
Yeah.
You know, it was like all badass.
It's because it was
shit going
different,
on, yeah.
very different. Like with the takedowns or takeovers,
Oh.
whatever, the knockouts, and I don't know, it was different. I like them.
If I'm correct, I think there's a remaster for
Yeah, Paradise.
think
yeah,
there
for
is.
Paradise.
Which I didn't want remastered. I want a new
A new
game.
game, yeah. Everyone wants a new game, but it's like, who the fuck are like? They're just looking at it like, you're not getting a new game.
I don't know
You're
why
getting
though.
what we want to give you.
Well, actually, I didn't really like Paradise. Paradise was okay, but I wanted something a little more, like what felt like the older games.
I
And-
get you.
Yeah, and I don't know why they don't do a new one. Still get-
Well, they were, but like what's it called? But it was like a ton of things. It was like what's it called? I can't remember the name of those things. Like where you like use on ice.
Use that on ice? Oh, snowmobile?
Snowmobile. Yeah, there we go.
You don't know the fucking snowmobile, that thing on ice.
Well, I totally forgot the name of it. It's on like
No, I know, it just sounds funny. It's like, you know that thing that's on the water? What the fuck is that thing called? A boat? Yeah, the boat!
No,
No, it's an airplane, stupid. It's just like, oh, okay.
I never heard that, but
No, what's called, but it was a ton of things. It was like that. It was that.
Okay, so like
flying.
You mean like what they're doing with the Crew 2 or what?
Yeah, like that. Like it's called like it was a ton of vehicles.
Yeah,
but,
that would have been pretty sick.
but it's been like 2-3 years since they've said anything about it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's still gonna happen or they just
I don't know what's going on
canceled
over there.
it.
Who's it made by?
Criterion.
Oh, I don't know.
What have they been up to? Nothing.
Nothing really.
I feel like they should do something or
They
they're
just-
go bankrupt.
I guess they're probably they were waiting for the World Cup and now they're just gonna not do anything anymore.
Fucking Metro. Yeah, guys, if you didn't know, fucking Metro developers are like, hey guys, we know you want this game, but we gotta watch soccer. So fuck you guys. I'm going home. It's just like, are you serious, dude? It's like stupid. Okay, so the one we saw in the video that they were kind of like, what? Well, Danny and Chris were kind of like a little surprised. Not really. The Division 2. The game
I don't know.
hopefully will answer and solve the problems that the First Division had. Which maybe it will. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe after seeing Destiny 2 and how fucking bad it sucked, Ubisoft's gonna be like, guys, we don't want to be like them. We want to be better.
But the difference, I think, with the Division and Destiny, like the first one, that after Destiny, I think people were more interested. At least I was.
Yeah.
To see what was next. For Division, I'm not really interested in what is next.
Yeah, because I think they put out like updates and shit, but I feel like the difference
Yeah.
between like Destiny and Division was like, because I remember, I think it was like when the game came out, it was like okay, it was like whatever. But by the next month, I think it was like 90 or 80% of the player base just fucking dropped, and that in itself is just like, oh shit, guys. So I'm hopeful that because I enjoyed it for what it was, but it's not like a game I'm gonna play 24/7.
It's because like it's called like its end game content was just too short, you know.
Yeah, like there was nothing really to motivate you. Like the only aspect that really was is like, hey guys, you want to get some better shit that you can't get in the campaign? Go to the PvP. But guess what? People can fuck you up and take your shit, even though you worked hard and grind for years. Dude, that's the one thing I hated. That I'd be with friends and we play the game,
Yeah.
and then where I have all this shit and I'm like, I'm so fucking ready to like get all this shit, and then, hey, I'm gonna kill you, and they fucking kill me, and then they take all my loot, and I'm like, motherfucker, I worked like 3 hours or 2 hours with my friends to get this, and you're just taking it? That's what kind of sucked about it. But at the same time, I guess that was like people's favorite aspect of it, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. Now, Chris, this is what highlights. This is a highlight for you. Gears of War 5.
That's it.
That's it. Gears of War 5.
No
That-
details.
It was no details, no nothing. The
Okay.
reason people are surprised is because you would think that it came out 2016.
That they would just jump a number. They would go.
Nah,
just go
jump a number, not
Gears-
jump a Gears of War 6. That they would announce it next year, for next year's E3, since they do like a 3-year, 2-year type of thing. So it's weird in many people's eyes, for Xbox fans, that we're getting a possible announcement or something for Gears of War 5, but nothing on Halo 6. Because, Halo 6 came out 2015. They should have announced something about Halo 6 last year.
Well, who cares about Halo?
Damn,
Kidding.
roasted.
I even though I'm a longtime fan, I have to agree with Chris on that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's lads.
Halo 5 sucked, dude.
His multiplayer was good.
No.
Yes, it was.
No.
Yes, it was. His multiplayer was good.
I think
His
it's.
campaign wasn't good.
I don't know. I didn't play Halo 5, but I feel that the run of Halo is kind of going down.
I feel like the problem is, in my opinion, with Halo, is that it's like this is like a huge topic in like the Halo community. It's like, where do you go from where it is? Because people are saying go back to the classic art style, but the thing is, how
They
many
really
people? But I feel like it's also one of those things where it's like, how many people are gonna actually buy the game for its old, gameplay? Like, sure, like classic Halo fans, right? But I mean,
Yeah.
if the classic Halo fans are kind of like, I don't really care about Halo anymore. Like, they see the game, it's like, oh, it's cool, that they brought back classical gameplay, I'll play it, and you enjoy it or whatever. But how do you get new people to enjoy it? And that's what I feel like Halo 4 and 5 were trying to do. Because, like, You know, everyone loved Halo 4 story, but everyone shitted on its for its multiplayer because it was like, it's too Call of Duty.
And that's
It was.
It was. And then they were like, hey guys, we fixed the problem. Which they did. They did by fucking reversing it. So the multiplayer was fucking great, but the campaign was shit. So hopefully with Halo 6, it's either it's just a shit fest or it's a really fucking good game in both aspects.
But that's what happens with like older games, older IPs that, you know, you have this audience that has grown up with a certain type of game, but the studio's trying to get new
people.
audience. Yeah. So it's just what happens. But now let's talk about the real story here.
Gears of War 5. How do you feel about Gears of War 5? What do you think?
You didn't give me any details.
That's
of
all I
it.
know. That's why I'm saying this is all. This is
No.
Gears of War 5.
But I didn't.
Obviously, it's a sequel to Gears of War 4.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, if you didn't fucking know that game. How do
I'm
you feel,
excited.
Chris?
I'm excited for it. I didn't really pay attention about the years. I didn't know. They usually have 3 year separation to it. I didn't really care about that. Really.
Yeah.
You'd think maybe they're rushing, but I don't think so. I don't think so because pretty much Gears is just
Gears.
it's the same type of game just with different aspects.
Like, it's the same gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, what would you say? Because I'm not a huge Gears. Like, I play the campaign. I like the campaign, but I've never played multiplayer.
Yeah, because you suck, you know.
Yeah. By the way, Chris is a god at fucking Gears
Seriously.
multiplayer.
A Twitch account coming up soon.
Twitch account. Self promote. You fucker. Did you like Gears of War 4? Did you think it was a good game? Like,
Yeah.
and everything, like its gameplay?
Yeah, I think it was a good game.
So-
There's some things that they did with like new updates that I wasn't a big fan of.
Yeah.
But overall, the game itself was pretty
Like,
good.
like what exactly? Like,
It was just the maps.
the maps, okay.
They like it wasn't. Yeah, the maps was a pretty big deal along the whole way, but later on they added like maps that would add natural elements, which was cool. Like wind things were cool, but
yeah.
it was like lightning that was gonna kill me, which I didn't like that because you take away
Oh, so
the
like
part
there
of
was
the
like
game.
what's it
Environmental.
called?
yeah, environmental things.
Like
And
probability of you always
Yeah.
dying by the elements.
yeah, and it was okay, but I think it took away that the game is for the like it's on like a one-on-one type of situation when you're trying to kill someone, and then lightning just kills you.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks. But other than that, you know, I like the game. It was fun.
Because the way I see it is like, if I were to ask you this in like, because if you're saying the gameplay is like good, right? So then they would, in a sense, this would make sense that they probably don't announce Halo 6. Well, if like, they probably will, but I'm saying they do Gears of War 5 now because it's like if the gameplay from 4 was solid, right? Then all they really need to do is the story.
Yeah.
So in my eyes, and like rework the multiplayer.
Mm.
So I feel like if you already have a solid gameplay, no one's complaining, everyone likes the gameplay, it's just make the story better, make the multiplayer better. Then I feel like that makes sense that it might come out quicker than
Yeah.
Halo 6 where it was just like everyone hated the campaign and then the multiplayer was very indecisive. You were either I like the new movement system or I just like the old Halo 3, Halo 2 movement. You know what I mean? So I feel like maybe that makes more sense. Another one, these are games that should obviously come out, or they have been
Highly rumored.
not rumored, more like confirmed. Battlefield 5. I'm
Yeah.
kind of excited. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna be.
I mean, like
Well, they-
what's called like the big rumor that it's either gonna be World War II or Vietnam. But I personally want it to be the future.
Because we haven't had a future Battlefield in like a long ass time.
Ooh, a long time, dude. But knowing them, like it's gonna be futuristic, but it's still gonna be good. You know, like it's not gonna be like Call of Duty where you're jumping on walls and shit.
Yeah.
You know. So I that's what I want, but who knows? Who knows?
I don't think they would
Yeah.
because of Call of Duty.
Everyone's
They're gonna-
tired. Call of Duty
Yeah.
fucking drained
Yeah.
everyone of the future. That everyone's just like, let's get away from the future for a little bit and go to the past. And then now everyone's gonna fucking milk the past, and then they're like, we gotta go back to the future, guys.
Yeah, that is what's gonna happen. But I'm excited for Battlefield, World War II, or Vietnam type of game.
Yeah. Next one, Anthem.
Dude, it looks so bad. Like I'm worried that it's gonna look so cool and everything, but then EA is gonna fuck us over with like loot crates. Like, oh, like you want to progress through the game, you gotta buy these
Fucking-
$20 loot crates. Like,
That make you
crap.
go through that, make life easier for you. Yeah, I agree. Cause EA hasn't really. Yeah, EA sucks. You heard it first from Chris. It sucks. I mean, yeah, EA's just not really in a good position right now. They're just kind of really sucking balls. Like everyone, like in terms of reputation, like it's already bad enough that they already have a bad reputation. But after last year, everyone just fucking hates their guts. And then when you think, oh, we learned our lesson, no more microtransactions, they say like 2 months later, nah, we're bringing them back, and you're just like, did
What
you
was
not-
that? You want more?
Yeah, it's just like, did you not hear everyone's outcry? So that's one thing. But hopefully Anthem is good. It looks
It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. It's been a while though, like since they initially announced it, right?
Yeah, I can. Well, yeah, because they.
It was at last E3, wasn't it?
It was. I think it was last E3, but they haven't really shown or talked
Yeah,
about it
they-
afterward. It was just kind of like Anthem.
That's it.
That's it.
yeah.
You're just like, okay.
I thought the game even came out that year. That's why, like, I didn't even
Oh,
hear
okay, I
anything
get
that
you.
much about it. Yeah.
Next one, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, personally for me, I fucking think Black Ops 4 is the stupidest fucking thing in the world, but I'd like to hear your guys' opinions.
I feel like they should have stopped after Black Ops 2 because like I don't even know if like Black Ops 3 and 4 are true continuation or at least within the same like universe.
Story or whatever.
Yeah, you know, so I don't know. But I saw like a teaser for it yesterday.
Yeah.
But like what's called like by the actual like what's it called publishers.
Yeah.
But like literally all it was just like Black Ops 1
Two. Like all the other Black Ops.
no,
besides-
like
Oh.
like it was just Black Ops 1 video. Like it was just I don't know. I'm like,
So they're like-
it showed nothing about the.
So
new
they're
one.
like talking about the future of Black Ops, but they're not showing you actual gameplay. Like they're like, we're innovating in new and exciting ways, and they show you fucking clips from like Modern Warfare, the first one. You're like, what the fuck? This isn't even the same fucking series.
I think the 3 was a good attempt. May or may not have been like connected to 1 or 2. But I think it was a good attempt. They were trying to do something different.
Yeah.
It was a good attempt. They didn't really. It actually kind of worked out. It's what they did with what Ghosts, I think. Or what-
Oh yeah.
We
I
don't
think-
speak about Ghosts.
Yeah, I think that. I think.
I think
like,
after
that-
Ghost, anything could have been better than Ghost.
Yeah, I think that's what messed them up and things like that.
I feel sorry for Activision, not the fucking like the publisher, but the game studio, like Activision. Because after Modern Warfare 3, their games have just been shit. Like
Yeah.
Ghost, Infinity War,
Infinity
Infinity
War.
War.
I was gonna say Infinity War, Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
Like
That would suck.
that. Like there's no like. It's like, what next? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what can they do that like surprise us and make us go, oh, that's the. Because you gotta remember, like, before Black Ops, before Treyarch, they were the fucking pioneers. Modern Warfare 2, everyone fucking loved those games.
Because they were awesome. Dude.
Yeah, but then after like 3 was kind of like, it's okay. But you know, like after 3, everyone was just like, where did they go? Like, what happened? You know what I mean?
But I think going back, I'm not sure what's the time era for this one.
No one knows.
No one knows.
No one knows the thing.
There's no one knows if it's the future, the past,
Well, I think for sure it's gonna
modern.
be past.
Like if it's modern times, if it's fucking. No one knows.
I think for me, I think it's for sure gonna be the past, and I think that's what's gonna be different about it. I think they should have dropped the Black Ops name. They should have came up with a
Seriously,
different
dude.
different name.
Seriously.
They Call of Duty something else.
Yeah.
But I feel like at the same time they kind of don't want that because they feel like. Like look
Yeah.
at Sledgehammer and well Sledgehammer is different. But, well, not really. I don't know about how to feel about Sledgehammer because Sledgehammer is a new studios. They just made Advanced Warfare and then World War II. So it's like they hop around from different time places where like Activision and Treyarch usually go forward in time. You get me? Like how Black Ops was in Vietnam, and then it was kind of like
Well,
pastish, like kind of in the past
well,
somewhat.
it's because Black Ops was like during the Cold War. So,
Yeah.
Like, so it was like more like covert missions because they're Black Ops.
Yeah, and then we kind of go to Black Ops 2, which kind of takes us to like the near future. It's not too far off, just the near future, and then
Like,
Okay.
wasn't it like 2025?
yeah, 2020. It was like 2020 something, and then fucking 3 fucking was like, nope, we're going 3,000 years in the future. That's exaggeration. No, that was Infinite Warfare. That shit went
Yeah.
way off in the future.
Yeah.
We're on Mars and
Yeah.
shit. It's like, what the fuck?
What the hell?
Yeah.
But I think World War II was okay. I think it could have been better.
It's an okay game. They
I think it's shit.
Really?
you being for real or you just trolling?
No, I'm being
Oh,
real.
okay.
What?
I can't speak because I don't have experience in Call of Duty because I get killed a lot and I don't really play it a lot.
Because you get killed.
I get
yeah.
killed a lot, so that's why I don't play it.
Got it.
Got it. That's just it.
But what makes it trash for you?
It's, well, first and foremost, the greed, like,
Okay.
you
yeah,
know, like,
of course.
The loot boxes.
yeah, the loot boxes are shit. Like literally there's, like, a ton of duplicates, and I don't know, like, honestly, it's just greed warfare, dude. It really is.
Yeah.
And I hate that because we're paying $60, which is already overpriced for a game, and we're gonna be, we have to buy these things to make the game experience better. Which is stupid, but
And I guess also the gameplay and like weapon selection, it's like really dumbed down,
It's
like
subpar,
like just like nothing good to it. You're like, oh man, look at this. I mean, like what's called like compared to World of War, there's more selection in World of War compared to the new one, which is like, I'm like, dude, this game is a lot older and
yeah.
yeah.
and like it has more freedom than you do. It's
Because I don't think they spent that much time on it. I'm not sure how much time they spent on it, but it didn't feel like they spent that much time with it because of the gun selection. The maps weren't that great. The gameplay wasn't that good. Yeah, it was okay.
Like, whatever.
Hopefully maybe the next game will be better.
Hopefully. No, these are the games that have been announced, and I'm just gonna kind of run through it just to kind of, because it's a really short podcast we're doing right now. It's not really that long. So Dreams, PlayStation exclusive.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's like I said before. It's if I think I remember, it's like
I'm
Mario-
curious on it.
a Mario
It
Maker
looks
type
pretty cool.
thing where it's just like you make your own levels and people play them.
It looked interesting. It looks kind of out of the box kind of game.
Oh yeah,
So
I get you.
Yep.
Beyond Good and Evil 2. Never knew there was a fucking first one. Danny told me it's a cult. Didn't know that.
No, I mean, what's called a cult.
A cult following. Cult
Yeah,
following. Good. Beyond Good and Evil, they have like hoods and shit, cutting themselves.
No, like what's called like
They bleach.
it's like a pretty interesting game. Like once you play it, but no one knows how part 2 is gonna be because it's been years
Since the first one.
since the first one. So who
Was
knows?
that a 360 game or like original or Xbox, PlayStation 2?
Nah, it was last gen, like 360,
Oh, okay.
PC, and all that. So
Uh,
who knows? Who knows? But I'm pretty sure knowing them, it'll probably be pretty good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Unless they just like cheap out on us and be like, oh yeah, it's just
I think Ubisoft, after Origins, they have a good chance to redeem themselves and make their games better.
yeah, I
'Cause
agree.
that was always the joke that people made, where it's just like, what's the difference between all the Ubisoft games? Nothing, because they're all the same.
well, I mean, they basically were.
Yeah.
I mean,
And now they're changing it up.
Now they're trying to reinvent themselves.
Yeah.
So next one, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
oh.
That game's been teased so many fucking
Well, I
times.
mean, yeah, I know that. That's why I'm saying, oh god, it's because like the game itself is awesome, but it's been teased for
I don't know.
I
Since
don't
like
know how
2014,
long, dude.
2015? I think 2014. And then plus, people were upset recently because the listing for Walmart showed it. It was originally supposedly a PS4 exclusive, but the Walmart leak had it for Xbox and PlayStation. So people
Nah,
kind of,
I'm pretty sure it would be for both because it's a pretty awesome game. So like,
Yeah.
they would want maximum profit.
yeah. WWE 2K19. It's like NBA and Madden. Who the fuck?
Yeah,
It's a prize.
It's the same shit. Like it's pretty much just like an updated roster. That's it.
Yeah, it's updated roster. They don't really change the graphics. They just go, like, polish the little thing
Yeah.
up and go, yeah, that's
And,
better.
like now you can see him sweat in real time. What?
It's not even like actual real time. It's like fucking little circles just going down his body. You're like, what the fuck is this? Insurgency Sandstorm. Never heard of that game.
Never heard of it.
Insurgency.
I
I feel like I have.
I I think I've heard of the first one where it's just Insurgents, but I don't know a thing about it, to be honest. So
Yes,
I can't really say anything.
because that game to look forward to. If you fucking know what it is. Now, Last of Us Part 2.
I am very curious on that one, dude. Because the first one, like I said, it's
I'm gonna,
awesome.
I'm gonna sound like
The first
such
one is
a.
great.
The people might think that I'm a fanboy, but I feel like the first one didn't need a sequel.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like as much as this is a thing that I always hear a lot from like fans of each of the consoles, people, PlayStation fanboys, I guess, kind of make fun of the fact that fanatics is a better way of saying it. Not fanboys, fanatics make the joke that Microsoft always has the same exclusives and they're just making fucking the same game 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But then you look at, and then they always brag about, oh, we get all the new exclusives, which they do, right? But at the same time, they do the same shit too. Look at God of War. You could have ended God of War 3 where it was, and nope, you brought it back. And now
Well, see, but that's the thing. Like these games do leave what's called like some opening. You know, like in God of War 3.
yeah, the way it ended, yeah.
The way it ends, like you're like, oh, you know, like something might happen next. But it's like, well, what else can he do? Because he literally killed all the Greek gods.
Yeah, that's
So-
why I'm saying it's like
But
those games where people are kind of hypocrites. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
also,
they say that one studio or one company or whatever does this one thing, when their same companies and studios do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I like to think of the Batman Arkham series. Like the way that series ended, it's like a huge fucking cliffhanger that you can fill up with a different
Exactly.
Batman game.
I think
But no one loses
Yeah.
their mind.
it's because I think both consoles or both studios or whatever, they both do it because I'm not sure how do you classify it. It's not studios, but I don't know how you
Publishers?
class-
Developers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess.
one of those
Um,
two. One of those fucking
It's because I was
words.
trying to specify like Xbox and PlayStation.
Oh,
4
okay,
and,
get you.
You know, Nintendo and whatever. Companies, yeah, that's what I mean.
Companies.
Companies, yeah. They come out with indies and that's it's new, it's something unique and whatnot, but it doesn't make that much money.
Yeah.
And it's the same like with movies. You need blockbusters to make you money, and you need
Because
small movies.
it's all
to
cool
be
and all to
different.
have like cool indies and shit, but no one's gonna. But if like if all of Hollywood was indies, no one's gonna give a
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Like, it should be real. Like sure, you can be like that guy who goes, I watch all the indies. I'm fucking Sundance and whatever. Like you can be that.
Because I'm more cultured than you
Yeah, you
are,
can- you
so
can-
I watch all that.
So you can be that fucking douche, or you can be the guy who goes, I watch that, but at the same time, I watch like Transformers or whatever the fuck comes out.
Dude, like the last one I saw,
Don't even bring up that.
dude,
Michael
like
Bay,
it's everywhere
I want
now,
you
dude.
to know
It's just
that
like,
you
ugh.
can rot in hell for ruining Transformers.
Dude, honestly, they don't give a shit about the story anymore, dude. Like it is way off base, man.
But it's crazy because I didn't really think about it, but imagine if they were actually good, how much money they would.
How much more money they
yeah,
could have
how much
made.
more money they would make. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways.
And then it's always funny how every other fucking studio comes out and they're like, look at our special effects. We did good job. And then Michael Bay does his effects. Michael Bay awarded for an Oscar or nominated for an Academy Award. It's like, what the fuck? This other guy did it too. It's just like, no, dude. It's because giant robots fighting. That's a lot of special effects.
Explosives too.
Because I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
saying they're not bad special effects, but what I'm saying is
They're actually pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
they
what
are
I'm
pretty
saying
good.
is that it's funny how people shit on it, those movies, but every fucking year they get nominated for special effects, and then like some fucking random Disney movie, and you're like, okay, I guess.
Dude, Frozen. Yes. Yeah, it's alright.
Next one up, Metroid Prime 4. Never played a Metro game to completion.
They're pretty fun. So for like a new one to come out, I'm pretty excited actually.
I know Robert lost his mind. When we were talking, he was watching the Nintendo Direct last year, and when he saw Metroid Prime 1, he was like, ah! He was like losing his mind, making fucking chicken sounds like he does.
I've heard they're fun. Yeah, like what Danny just said. I've heard.
I've never played one. I just know
Like think of
they're influential.
like I guess what you can compare it to.
Well, it's like a typical Nintendo game, kind of. I would say it's like a Mario
Because to me, when I think of it, I
story
think of like Contra. You ever played Contra?
I've heard of it. That's for
No.
sure.
Fucking hard,
Like
dude.
kind of like a white kind of
Yeah.
armored person. I think. I don't know.
That's how I kind of pictured that game. Well,
No. Metro Prime is a first person.
Okay. Oh, it's confirmed.
Yeah. No, I mean like it's always been like.
Oh,
that.
it's always first person. Oh. Because I know it start. That's why I said it was. I was saying it's how do you say it? Like Contra, because most Metroid games I've seen are like side scrollers or third person.
Yeah. But the Metroid Prime is first person.
Mhm.
It's pretty fun.
I didn't even know there was a fucking
But-
2, 3, and 1.
Yeah, there was, but that was back in the GameCube
Yeah,
days.
that was a long
Oh,
time
really?
ago, yeah.
Oh, so that makes sense when people were hyped. Never mind. I excuse you, Nintendo fans, for loving this.
They're already in the comments like, you little motherfucker, you don't understand how a game is.
Yeah, I don't understand. Bitch, sue me. Super Smash Brothers
For Switch.
for Switch.
I mean,
People don't know if it's a port or if it's a new game. Either way, it's gonna do well. Every
yeah,
fucking
no,
Smash.
it's gonna do
Every
that.
fucking Smash game does amazing. It's just a fact of life. I've never known a Smash game to do bad. If anything, people just complain about which one's better than the other one.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
So,
I prefer Brawl.
Melee.
I prefer Melee.
It's all about Melee, dude.
I prefer, what was the new one called? Just Super Smash Bros?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer Super Smash Bros, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I think.
I remember
people
when
are excited.
we had it in in the club, and
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
was fucking what Super Smash game? So, Melee, no Brawl! It was like a fucking gang war. I was like, god damn, dude, this is crazy. I was like, I'm gonna get shanked.
I didn't even know there's a difference.
Yeah, I was just like, I thought they were all the same thing. We all turned Next one up, Death Stranding by Kojima.
Dude,
That
I-
game just looks fucking
I
crazy.
know it. I know it looks so trippy
I don't know
and
what the
weird,
fuck-
but it's called. But knowing like Kojima and his record, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. Like really good.
Yeah,
I don't know the game. Was it in the video?
yeah. It was that one where it was Normus Reedus, and
Oh, okay.
that one
Oh,
with
okay.
Guillermo del Toro when he's like
Okay.
holding a fucking baby.
Okay, I didn't see the name of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
It
game.
looks interesting.
It looks. No one knows what the fuck it is. It's
Yeah,
just
nobody-
weird. That's all you need to know. It's a
It's-
weird game.
Yeah.
No one knows what it's
You
about.
can play the fucking game and be ending up playing Jenga the whole game. Who the fuck knows? Just yeah. And the last one, Cyberpunk 2077.
Dude, I've been waiting for that game forever, man.
Now, personally, I know most people are waiting for the game, like Danny said, just for that game. I'm personally interested in it more because I played The Witcher 3. I love The Witcher 3. Best game of this generation. And so, I'm excited to see what 2077 has to offer. If, it's the same studio, CD Projekt Red, so I'm excited to play that game. Like, I really am. Like, that game just, from everything I'm hearing about it, it sounds like it's going to be better than The Witcher 3 and then some. Like, it's a bigger open world, it's a bigger RPG stuff. I know most people don't play The Witcher games because it's medieval times. Because, I don't know, what's the word? For some reason people hate medieval times. I didn't know
But
that's
why,
the thing.
dude? I mean,
Well,
that's funny. It's swords, shields.
I don't know. I heard
Yeah.
most people just don't like it for that, for the exact same reason, just for the swords and there's no diversity.
Kinda
But then
bad.
I go,
Dude,
same shit for
it's-
guns. They're all the fucking same shit except different types
No,
of
dude,
guns.
no. I hate what's called like the diversity argument. I'm like, dude, it's where? It's in Norway, Sweden, or where?
It's based off like Polish.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, dude, there's like no black people there. Like there's no Hispanics there or anything. So like I totally
Oh
understand
my god,
why there's
that
no
reminds
diversity.
me of the fucking. I don't know if you guys know this, but they're making it a Netflix series, which I'm personally fucking excited for, and they're putting a lot of money into it. And IGN posted so the main character's name is Geralt, and he's like the main protagonist, and he's a white guy with white hair with cat eyes, and he's a big guy, okay, and he's got superpowers, like he hunts monsters and stuff. That's like the basis,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So, IGN put a post, and this was like controversial at the time, like a super small controversy. The fucking internet's always having controversies, where IGN suggested Idris Elba
Huh?
play him, and then everyone said, "Have you not seen Geralt? He's white. That man is dark as fuck. Do you not like? You might as well just give in my opinion, if we're gonna cast Idris Elba, give him a new character.
But-
Make up a new character. You know what I mean?
But let me just get this clear. Like the show is based on an existing.
So the games are based off
Oh, okay.
Polish books, really popular Polish books.
Okay, but you're saying that Netflix is making a show out of.
So because of the popularity of the
Oh, okay.
games, they're making a show, but the show's not gonna be based off the
Oh.
games. It's gonna be based off the books.
All right.
But it's the same fucking shit.
yeah.
You get me? So that's why this whole thing was just like,
But the thing about like movies and like when you
Adaptations.
adaptations and like when you add like characters or actors,
yeah,
I don't think it necessarily needs to be the same race or ethnicity.
Yeah, no,
the
I
per-
totally
the
get you
person.
on that. I totally get you on that.
I get like the
for me it's
the,
to a degree. I kind of
Yeah.
agree to a degree.
but like I get it, like the main character like from like 3 games books has always been white.
Yeah.
But don't
That's
know,
why
think-
that's why for me it's kind of like okay, like when other things do it, like
like when they're smaller roles, I think. Kind of.
yeah.
Or
Well,
at
actually,
least
now that you're
not-
saying that, I kind of see more what you're saying because
Yeah.
it's just kind of like I think of like Deadshot from Suicide Squad or
Yeah.
Nick Fury from Avengers. Like they
Yeah.
were white guys,
Yeah.
but they changed them to black people.
And
well,
it's
well,
okay.
not black.
like,
That sounds funny when I say it like that. But you know what I mean? They changed
Yeah.
them to a different race.
and that's okay. Like
That's
you're
okay
getting-
because they serve the same
yeah.
role. Like it's the person.
Yeah, it's,
But I
it's,
guess-
it's a character. It's not about like a race. Like for Deadpool,
Yeah.
Domino, which is a
Generally-
character in Deadpool 2 is
Yeah.
is white.
Yeah,
But
she's
the
like a
cr-
pale skin. But
But
in
the
this one,
creator, the creator of the comics, I think said that she didn't really have a race. We just
made her
just
white.
did it. Yeah.
Yeah, like they
So-
like it was never like she is Caucasian.
Yeah.
She's just white.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think for me, it's more like it's okay to do that unless it's super established. It's like if you saw Superman and he was fucking
Yeah.
Mexican.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
you're like,
That'd
and
be
you're
funny
like,
as hell.
like you look at him and you're like, something's not right there. Like obviously, fucking super. I don't know, fucking liberal people will be like, get with the times, man. Mexicans can live in Kansas too. But I mean, like, if you had 80 years of it being a white guy, the
Oh, yeah.
all-American boy,
Yeah. Exactly.
that and he's super popular like that, then it's like the same. So I get like for me, it's more like in America and so the rest of the world, he's only been popular because of the third game. Because the third game was like the real big sellout.
Yeah.
But in Poland, where that book came out since like the 1980s, 1990s, he's had a period of like they described him as a white guy with white hair. You get me? So that's already that established thing. So to change it just for other people, I feel like it's kind of weird. You get me?
Yeah, I get it.
But either way, you know, Mexican Superman. Think on that.
next blockbuster.
I'd watch that. Hey, Superman. We gotta cross the border, man. It's like, I got you. Just getting, just hop on my shoulders and shit.
Well, there's a popular Facebook or YouTube, person that
Yeah,
I forgot his name, Rudy something. He's like a comedian.
yeah.
And he did like a different. He initially started with, I think, Hispanic Superman.
Yeah.
And now he has Black Superman, Iranian Superman.
Damn.
Like all these other ethnicities. Like it's crazy. It was funny too. Like it's like a little sketch.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
funny.
I'll have to check that out. Well, I guess that concludes this podcast with your host, Justin Lopez, and
Dan Mendoza.
Chris Malalo.
we will see you guys next time. Yeah.
If I feel like it.